And I can assure you,
Wontumi, investigations into the life of Wontumi didn't start today. I am also reliably informed the car stealing syndicate.
Montreal number then to mama by 2028, 2029. Sama we met Rezino. Obi dia na banne. Na chira de beba.
I want to catch a presenter say MPP Baba Power 2028.
Chairman Wontumi, a cocoa road contract that he got 50 million. He was paid as much as 45 million. He never touched the road.
Yen someone phone you na kwaba ebiom emra dwumadie so atrasia. Ensama ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu. Yadi ni nyina ebre ahefo na sese ameno kasei. Chama Wontumi case no baby ansem no kono busua. Ense emu eya ye din abetodwa se the lives of Canada and the US for nyina no ehwehwe Chama Wontumi ni nyina ne se wasanso akwa bokro no wo ho allege. Quick one, Commander Edemo info nyina eba eno achi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or in Sembebre atudwa ama Ghana for a bosse. Quick one, Ebere honso na fe no ibia ay kama baransa na Commander.
Yeah.
Ebere ansem nim no.
Yeah.
Ebese ekọ na ekọ video of the day.
Okay.
And say asabia si Chama Wontumi kam. Na Chama Wontumi and say mekan say ni radio station.
Of course.
Assembly na esi ho.
Yeah.
And the video of the day better 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeni kan ko hamra na yakoba. Abusuan sam wa chi pa.
Mama ne ka say no wi amagina no.
One ka to to magana no. Na president aba. No in the investigation no in the back I didn't tell more person say yes anything. I didn't know to Ghana. One in Ghana, one in Ghana.
Montreal number then to mama. Now by 2028, 2029, Sama we met Rezino. Met Rezino pe. But I'm trying number then to on trust. Now on trust no nyina yebeti na sem. Ya chi ni sem wa. Now no so say na busu amba bekeka ne obekeka ya. Sometimes ya say obi dia na aba ne. Na chira wo de beba. Obi dia na aba ne. O chira wo de beba. Hello, good evening. Munyi sa ni pa infuse no fa ne kwasa sem nko no a.
Chama Wontumi ne nkrofo.
Of course.
And say ade na esre sa na yebeka no.
Yeah,
yes. The way of video of the day ti ayefo so nche o madwen.
Okay.
Na who na catch presenter say MPP Baba Power 2028.
The writer ntase ache no. At this stage, who say okọ oba ana onyina faako.
Yeah.
The writer say o tie ni nkoma odi a. Pressure won so ma onim de o ye ntina dwen ne say and at all costs obia ompe o masa na se obia obeka se de yokofo aye ne ye biare se nipa no so mo so chene teka. The writer o say eto da bia wa utimi ya de bi ade na wa ye no wa utwa wani obia support o davi ehọ no onwene se wa ye bone na wonya bone but wa dwen se obia tame ade na obia support me
na ene unim bibi ene mi pie kakra mi pie kone na mokrom na ense me ko na mrantie bi atwa hia fitamu ena ye di nkomo ma hu nipa ba ko pekwa o ka bia ma Chama Wontumi
asem ne nyina no
that means Ghana for nyina aye in support of there is Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene na ban eye Chama Wontumi no
director
wo de sa na meka no me nka na say wo de yokofo
of course se unya daje na utiete Ghana for ano asema oni ye nyina ba ya adwen se Chama Wontumi in this case se Ghana for bebrebe nya anka ya jeli no enti se wo TV so na radio so na obeka se adena obi say Chama Wontumi issue no the government is doing the right thing enti yenya de e ba sa de a oba track no o party ba pa obetira tum why the MPP ba power the same crofo na omo criticizing na eye omo jese a Wontumi no omo na to aba ma MPP opposition omo na be sa to aba in 2028 enti why na ekoto ama amo aba be che obi no right as ana asem ne sitie enti oye dede just to make sure say anka ne Chama baba because the see akra no on hwa bo so me so a akatua mbawo
unse eno na risky no omo ya dwon Chama Wontumi radio station no because see no ya Chama Wontumi sesi enu a
of course
ni radio station ni TV station no omo be struggle eno dia I was say kind of kwache omo be struggle pa
NSC no before that they didn't care freeze the personal bank account
say eno no dia okay eno no dia akatua betimi aba because adwuma no memfa ne se ede ne ho
adwuma mu
enti omo manager wo ho enti manager no betimi ede sika na eba no abo adwuma no ho bra tuatu adwumafo ka but we den e be affect adwuma no
of course
even say o party wa ban mu na obi radio station se party ni free power mostly I at a radio station.
Okay.
And the station bit to say, Memfa bibi to say SYZ mo.
Yeah.
Any Kumasi FM ni Adishi FM mo. NDC media.
Yeah.
Who say NDC free power? No, some stations no call from.
Right, I agree with you.
And I say MPP so free power. I am now on my FM.
Yeah.
Honorable Kennedy FM station no. So who say call from far?
Yeah.
Jendiane normal.
Right, at this stage, Osuniti, Osunaniwa, and baby a jinai. Yet Wabama abine say, Obia we are involved in criminal activity, abine mechano.
Yeah.
Now any criminals every system in him. It is a chama to me a criminal. Ube sumoja, or persuma winiswunsa. And yet you better release it to me. Until say, Chamon to me. Now, who sign say a Fabian in a Basadia. The return the young so you ever come at Chamon to me say, Yenya no one what's nasi now enjoying the life.
Now, the presenter came a better crown with Yankopo. Wow, I'm an MPP about power.
Roger,
because MPP opposition, I do a show to me.
Roger said, whom MPP need be post to say, bail condition a damage Chamon to me. No, and yet at to force in this Sammy Jemfi, any Harana do so, or Mumpesi can go because. Bail condition or maybe almost or mobile power. I don't mean to be maybe or mobile man say or say they tell you mobile power almost about 2 or more. No, must set a higher bail condition at the moment I'm say politics and you said yeah.
Now we say we NDC ni now one facade we and two hopeful. Oh now could do a mine sika. Now one to Tony Maye now free power. The MPP for the Belgium Commander.
No planning your enemy. Asem we are wokan. And yet nkwala asem e ye kan wa ha. Se nyankopo ya dom. Na in 2028, 2032, NDC co-position. Na same people ba power. Ye betima atra aka say NDC fo be hu ade a omo hu bita.
Enti okay, when you say the obediska, and the NDC fo ba mo be aniska. First can in your money.
Yeah, do be position no. At this stage, Ghana for nyate. In Toba now ye juma kama. Now one more kronwa. We will give you the mandate set to us so juma.
But I say NDC for or my smart.
And this say oh yeah juma dia. The writer unco position. Empuno we have a
NDC for my smart. And the audio many muno no. As at this time, on person over Tramo be a man disco.
Of course, it is from about so I smart there. The right end they will stay in power for so many years. Now I enjoy all my life. But so one yes smart. Now I know one year now say what don't send me nobody there. On sending me no. I better no countries. You suffer in opposition. Okay. The right. Yeah, just said you be siako.
Yam no asam so. Yam kona this video emra. Chama to me is in trouble. And say baby asem no do no. I know I had day. Yes, a Chama to me from bed 2010 Benino.
Yeah.
We reacast from a brooche. Abusha. Men coming to me. Interim Reba Commander Metuaso.
Wontumi, investigations into the life of Wontumi didn't start today. You remember in 2010, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources then, the Honorable Inusa Fuseni, had cause to go into the activities of Wontumi. I am also reliably informed that within that same period, the national security was already engaging with Interpol regarding his illegal activities or alleged illegal activities when it comes to this car, what do you call it, the car stealing syndicate that has been a border even for the United States of America amongst many African countries. So he was a subject of interest. In the midst of that, when the state apparatus seemed to be closing in on him, we are told that he found it convenient then to simply go pick up a party card and subsequently contest for regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party. At that material moment, going after him would have simply meant going after an MPP person that would have brought out the entire MPP machinery to support him get away with many of these wrongs. But my information also is that the national security didn't go to sleep. Even under His Excellency President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, remember, the Honorable Abu Jinapo had cause to issue a similar directive banning the activities of Akonto mining in the Tano Nimri forest. Largely because of questions around the personality Wontumi. Today, a new government has come into office, and in tandem with our commitment to probity and accountability and the fact that people must be held to account, the national security has activated its investigations into the activities of Wontumi. But largely because our politics has become so porous for the likes of him to penetrate. Now, we are all now talking about the political exposed nature of that particular investigation to the detriment of the germane issues that as a responsible society we should actually be looking at.
Exactly. Right, and come away, you're very interesting. Yeah. Now, we a lawyer Hamza, yeah, or you're part of NDC communications team, and allegedly, what this sound come away? Yeah. The writer, come away, a Asama Deputy Attorney General Rebecca said, an international organized criminal society be an asset security agency, a track it to me over the years. Now, a case to say. Any a young person in 2010 Ebano, Chamount to were involved themselves in carjacking. One more movie cars. US, UK, Canada. No more the Ghana of Africa, no more Babetono. Oh, a likely say or a part of that group or more attracting. The writer assembly and say so bit to fee. Not on him, dear co, or TNC say a GMP chairman. And now sorry, no, I could not Yoko on say, yes, yenya bia pono se obi nwura mu pe oso no so be wura bia koyi no eze chawa wontumi nsem no atra galamse no enti se na me no gustu kasai chama wontumi at this stage yenim se other countries are tracking ababesi ne but said the be ka se boni enya nipa ba ko pe na edi no according to nkomodie no chama wontumi na ope cover na oye smart na politics owura mu na oru the highest stage in that time no o tracking na aban for so bebrebe won ho a ebe ye political but enne bebi agina ye kase the writer say abrofu yi enya raw information say ampa eye chama wontumi no mo tracking no na ye nso ya che no na say there are evidence to prove it ya ni bail condition no why na oye hiani a otini fear chama wontumi benefiting from stolen cars ya when nya bi ono de o say cars ne chama wontumi ma format ton adi ayeye ono wanya bi but still o support chama wontumi yenya no na stolen cars no omo nkoso store enwia na omo fanidi the right you look at this situation ebe mo what say politics no onye smart a onye na chama wontumi case no I case ba o Roger chama wontumi case no na make say ye ko form ye nipa at least time MPP wo power na yoko for ne government officials and a number of edili pom nti omo nso so kombe hu say dan a one or two issues bi ohwa ye nya abotre kakra ye nya nipa no hu mobro kakra but because say NIB any yoko ne national security for no omo nim enema akoso over the years ene ye bi a chama wontumi issue na omo investigate from 2010 no say o close na oben no na we nya information na ebia onyanya tip of pay wo say wasesa niam ani na wa change documents na oyire na chi na osese ne japade into this stage a omanya kwan achi ni say no e be very difficult say omo be ja ne trasa say onkofie na omo nto investigation so because at early times na say some time ago no the party were power into what track na certain information bi ho a eba be see internal minister so and answer ebe ko defense ministry director and answer interior minister rather enti omo tia director omo party ba omo be try some be cover up but at this stage enye omo party hunkrofo na wo enti no cover up director yen tia say bone say chama won't were involved himself in this actor ya membra ni because these are some of the things ya nkrofo so can say nya ban dia so ma bokro no wo my foforo so enye o my car we cannot continue with this act we right e magana ye image na say it a lot of legal deals ya kebetima ye inti nya successful because yesusu say Ghana for ya kromfo na obi chance o say onya no na block da bia ka sa asem ni bi say obi be kwa the bonny na a block genuine person be chance and this is some of the bonny a bia ye di nkomo no very bad
Yansan ko na yenchewe mra ense charges ne de abusua edoso pa to de yansan chemra because his excellency John Dramani Mahama ehun wa ha
exercise fairly. Do you know the amounts involved? As far back as 2023, Public Accounts Committee, which I served on proudly, interrogated findings by the Auditor General against Chairman Wontumi for a cocoa road contract that he got. 50 million. He was paid as much as 45 million. He never touched the road. So we called for his prosecution. It was never done. It was never done. That has not even come up yet. course, I know that matter. He was part of the people Chairman Veji wrote to the Attorney General at the time. A long list of
took in excess of 40 million.
Yes.
And didn't do
I am not the one speaking.
work.
I am not the one speaking. He's the Auditor General.
Oh, really?
Yes. They went to verify the road and what has been done technically, the grading that was done was not worth more than $1 million.
Okay, so there was some grading done.
Yes, but they assessed that it's as if nothing was done. The money was taken and nothing.
Are these part of the charges?
No, I am telling you that.
But what you are saying, suggests to me
I am
that
telling you that the bill, because you are questioning the enormity of the bill sum, that property must be brought, assessed to meet same.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, director.
Once you a case for fraud,
Of course.
and we can causing financial loss to the state. No,
Aha.
okay.
One a win is
And they said, no, almost a fraud, and after no money laundry, and after causing financial loss to the state. Yes, some
director winning baby.
Debbie.
That Fiamma consemi a what kind here.
Yeah.
Men doubt a single word from it. Me Jimmy United because or ye parliamentarian.
Yeah.
Now or ye part of committee or more etna share since in terms of contract issues or more transfer or ye committee member. Director enay baby a as committee member, what kind of report? Yeah, Auditor General, Edia to Parliament and him. Yeah, Parliament, edit to Abine and him say, Abine shall send prosecutor Chamaun to me. Yeah, in 2023, Chamaun to win Dr. Mahmoud Bamian and Amuya campaign. Ya catcher and I Dr. Mahmoud Bamia say, Monte Chamaun to me, why never question? These are some of the reasons here. Now, ye can say a third beer. Say yan politics Africa ne Ghana hanuno. Say party bit na power chebe briba. The right omo misbehaving because a party na wa ban mu. Yes say yan che no but Penifon is not interested because onye sika na or the sponsor party no.
Na chama untu kwa no ye kwan.
Right
No wadan road contractor o.
Yan te da say chama untumi ye kwan until say MPP ba power.
Oh,
chama untumi start ye say afedi e obeda ne contractor.
na wa je kwan no kwa wo de ye. We are Ghana for the yen discard yakano. Ghana for any problem. But Ghana for sika. Now, no one sang quang for yadia noa. Asa,
what is Ghana? Ye Babaka, what is Ghana one yaquino? Inti quine phone a communipa.
We are not Sunday veteran radio to say, oh, sketch Ibrahim Mahama.
Also, sketch Obia Ghana. Oh, yeah, I will say. Onye president da onye vice president da ye chairman keke na waye nti adan ye tataw the right chairman ben ene ye mani sika se onkoye kwan chairman ye kwan as a regional chairman of a political party enye wasade ne se obaji road contract but wo de ne se also wo campaign ye kwan the road contract rama wan ye kwan we discuss no the right Ghanaians has every right to say ebe criticize chairman Wontumi na ya sign attack na ya Jessica enti so betra ana Dr. Mahmoud Bamia be katre say 50 million bail condition on Chama Wontumi a dose no do a na me ya adwene say Dr. Mahmoud Bamia oman no enna na kuma so ba ko say on oman no ho obi adi 45 million Ghana cedis o say ya man bail condition of 50 million say sika na ye investment as a contract can for swaba ho because from time I do contract man no sika na ka wo eba be sin ne wo see bail condition so ye sika na auditors report kire say wadi enti ye nche no eno de want to make country Ghana for say Chama Wontumi die sika to the for at least on refund sika na back my want man to no for ya chene dia right who Ghanaians say almost soon and at this better e to da bia make am asem say obi di bone a na ho nya me mobo and Chama Wontumi kesi one of it. Okay. You deserve to say Jessica.
Yentumrika na yenkotie nsama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ede atudwae ba. Commander Besen di honkomo.
And a way to revamp the collapsed cocoa sector. Incentives will be provided to our hard-working farmers to increase cocoa production. We aim to add 200,000 hectares of cocoa to Ghana's output in order to increase income of our farmers. And to cocoa farmers, the Cocoa Board Chief Executive has informed me that in August, they will announce the new cocoa producer price. And I can assure you, the price is going to be a very, very, very good price. So those of you who don't have cocoa farms, go and start looking for land and start planting cocoa.
Roger.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Of course.
And say for sawa ha yebesa kwa koti because Ghana for what then
of course.
Julia yenye we ho adwuma nwie yebesa kwa esa video no.
Well, Roger, President John Dramani Mahama or try say edina amam for the man say adwuma wura no. Oba vindicate no oba kire say ampa oye adwuma wura.
O say cocoa price no na amam for ka say na do don kokufu ado ba ye. What tuma ma de no kodru 10,000 Ghana. Ti yamona ba so but NDC ba ye no. Within 5 months, woman fa been to so.
Of course.
Tina amount for complaining pa.
Director, a lot of complaints. Now Crawford Kase. NDC share boss say omoba ombetu because omo na power. And kanana do no. Omobetu ma trust because dollar no kosoro. Director, ntina me question me bisa me say dollar no kosoro dia. And here was NDC so at early stages omutum. And a dollar no start to say a reduce. And am I dream say NDC for mashabo ebe no mhu because cocoa near turn in dollars our world market. And it's $1 never from the let's just say a quarton was the Cadodo Benano. A from the how will they be able to increase the prices? That was mainly problem. But the matter God been so good. NDC as a political party and John Dramani Mahama bang we know. Oma decided say a bow mushe biana nya bosse and omusha ye. Nemum a yasempa no mo peso mo ye. In this case, the right baby am jinai. Yen na ye twen say ye bie cocoa in the window of August September. Time ye bie cocoa na. Omo beti announce new prices. Na enkonkoye sebi asabosremuka. Enkoye asema ya no de dika. Yen nyina nim how cocoa farmers suffer and cocoa prices are na enya no. E ma kwan e ma galamse ejina because areas no mo de cocoa ni nyina no. Eho e na manfo sha se omu twa cocoa ato agu.
Na
so de ay galamse.
Obi ba o se ye yi kwan. Baby a you to gold no. I was here for cocoa na se na eko.
Okay.
Yere excavators ene ne ma be fa.
Okay.
Ti cocoa ba ko pe bia no. Ye ma 1,000 Ghana. One count on.
Right ameton.
Ana.
Of course because cocoa no. Oti asan na onya. Na cocoa no bra obesa bra hunti at a time menyi sika ni mumwan na me mfa nkoye adwuma foforo na me hontome. Right inti at this stage say aban no eboa na cocoa no price akosoro na aye akono aye interesting amakuafo a but I think another way you be for so you be fight against illegal mining na yesa dey encourage agriculture because nipa bebre mpekuayo because sikasem no ewo fom ewo kuayo but sika ni peja say enron koma ebedie na ye cashew the next day cocoa farmers nji say to so say ya na che say nipa bebre benya hokeka ewo kuayo ma omo de omo hoden ena omo sika be kwa kushim and investors omo sika omo dwen ye omo say kuayo very key but Ghana ha kuayo no sika nim no they will start considering kuayo say omo de omo sika be shim na omo so benefit from that na as ye source of employment e dey ama Ghanaian youth omo ni adwuma ye.
Okay, quick one. Yensanko na yentiwe mra yeba ensem wachi pa.
We'll soon launch a Ghana labor export program. There are labor shortages in many countries across the world. We are negotiating with several of those countries to export some of our professionals to work on fixed-term contracts abroad. This will include agricultural workers, construction workers, electricians, welders, mechanics, health workers, chefs and caterers, drivers, machine operators, warehouse supervisors, among others. A contract has already been signed with one country for the export of 2,000 temporary workers. Young qualified people will be selected fairly from all the 16 regions of our country, including Ahafo.
Okay, Commander.
The Raja.
President of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. As the second coming,
of course.
Among forces Obana Jumaye. Wama media grow. A quick one, young way.
The Raja, this idea is one of the controversial ideas here. Abino, try to obey implementing. Ghana for bebre any abino yajin. Ebimun so any abino. And yajin say or the Ghanaian youth no. etu kwan sɛ ɔmo nkɔyɛ adwuma.
Oh, na sɛ me nim sɛ Cuba fo sɛ sɛ.
Yeah,
sɛ na ɔmo tete nurses.
Ɛne doctors.
Amanfoɔ ɔmo kɔ amanfoɔ so. Ɛkɔyɛ adwuma.
Ghana koraa ɛkɔfa bi baaye. Ɛma ɔmo bɛyɛ adwuma boaye at the time Ghana Medical Service, Ghana Medical Health Center for ne ade. Ɔmo ɛkɔ strike.
Na sɛ wɔ sɛ no sɛ nurses yɛsɛ yɛn posti nurses.
Yeah.
Nurses yɛ ɔmo ti fie. Yakasi yɛ de ɔmo kɔ even Togo kwa na ɔmo kɔyɛ adwuma na at the end of the month. Wo de ba Ghana sika mu a ɛyɛ 2000 Ghana.
Yeah.
Ɔbɛyɛ.
Roger, ɛhɔ na me pɛ sɛ me di me nkɔmɔ ne fa because there were a lot of skilled and unskilled Ghanaian youth a ɛkɔmɔ di ɔmo pɛ adwuma yɛ. Enti sɛ at this stage aban ne try sɛ ɔbɛ create adwuma ontimi yɛ. Na sɛ aban ne bɛnya adwuma wɔ different countries na aban ne bɛgyinam as intermediate anasa intermediary na obe secure jobs no dey ma Ghanaian youth na omo be kwakwa na aban na check omo safety na omo ye very safe because se Ghana ni no nko ade ne pe e ko ma bi so koye adwuma no no akopa adwuma e na adwuma rofo no treat omo anyhow
yes is here
but se aban na ne companies ne government no assign contractor e ya na edin se enipa no be treat anyhow it is a Ghanaian nurse etna Ghana na o se aban ma na adwuma nye na aban be want 3000 Ghana cedis na aban se adwuma ni ho but menya adwuma ma wo e wo Nigeria menya adwuma ma wo e wo China nti the same adwuma no me fa ho ka de wako wo ye adwuma ni wi a aban ne magi sika no na mama wo 3000 no na mama wo allowances because what to kwaya kwotena baabi nti me the 1000 be ka na 4000 Ghana cedis at the end of the day but I said you take Ghana na you employ no I agree with it many aban ne ya adwen but the me srene say omo kwa right their safety should be the first thing I was say aban ne hwe
oh sir eno de o mehwe
because omo ye Ghana fo a omo te Ghana ha ye adwuma they should be very safe Ghana hanka omo safety e ya so nti so omo tu kwan a the government should monitor them nye say bia ye de omo koduru ho wi a na eno ano e na Ghana fo so ye nkrofo be brata ye ho ahomete aban ne be sesa nkrofo akoduru Germany oni aban ne agree ye on contractual basis say me ye unskilled labor me koye adwuma bo so me so a ye betua me ka e bia 4000 Ghana 5000 Ghana okoduru Germany no ho sesa adwuma koro ye me pay free company ni ma na me ami ko pebo ba bia wo so me menya 10000 Ghana obedwane
tie ntu Ghana fo nso fo
ntu Ghana fo nso fo
okay
yeah
e be do ma se because ma say man like Basentali nso ne Shatawale
yeah
o mo ka bom ama Shatawale ni Shaxi no o mo de Ghanaian youth akwa ko gum ama che se ye adwuma ye be ka ne say
me fa ne say transportation adwuma
transportation you say okobo di na say okobo ba
yes okoya advert amaobi intercity transportation but a very good idea yeah because Shatawale so the brand no but also at least Ghana for your benefit from certain individuals yeah I mean apejo me certain stage nti a very good
Malik Basentali so boy adwuma ho
yeah or trying the best or trying the best
ti yem fancy ye ko baren e be so ba sisi e I right media ya kai fo nyina